Hey, Juvie. Good morning. It's Doug. I'm going to show you. I know you've already been probably in doing some PO cleanup and altering some purchase orders. So thank you for that. I'm going to actually show you this morning how to do a complete purchase order. And then you can go ahead and do it yourself, and we'll submit it to the vendor tomorrow. So I'm going to show you this really quick. So you can see here I'm in Lightspeed. I'm going to go to inventory and I'm going to go to purchase orders, right? And I can also do it here from new order, but I'm just going to go here and I'm going to create a purchase order, right? I got to select the vendor. I'm going to pick Citizen because we're going to order those watches that you put in the system. And I'm going to guess the expected date is probably takes them, a week to turn around the order. I'm going to put a shipping note. I'm going to say ship to Park Meadows. Often the vendor gets it wrong, so you maybe want to put that in there. The reference number we would normally use later on if the vendor gives us an order number, right? Because they'll give an order acknowledgement number. Our PO is unique to us. Their order number is unique to them. So this we normally leave blank. We could always add their number to it. So now I've created a PO. And so you can see, I hit that number and it says, created. Status is open. Store is Park Meadows. You want to try to do this from the store that you're in normally because that's going to work a little better for you. You can see I put my ship note in there. I put, order date, expected date, all this other kind of stuff. Here's the rep. Here, this is who we're going to send this to. And then I'm going to come down here to add items, right? And I'm going to go control. Let's see if I got this in there. Yeah, this is the Tiosa. So I'm just going to add item. And what it's going to do is look up all the items in Lightspeed that have that number. And you can see we have multiple. And how many we have in stock in the store. You can see we have one of these and this one with the pink dial. Then we have one of these with the burgundy dial. So I probably don't need those two for the store. So what I am going to do though is then I'm going to select all down here. So you can see everything selected. And then I'm going to deselect these two since I don't need them. And now I'm going to say add selected to the purchase order. And they're all added to the purchase order, dollar amount, all that kind of stuff. Later on, once we know from the vendor the freight cost, once we know if there's a discount to apply, we can go in and alter those and change it. So we ended up with a purchase order for $5,000. If I would normally email this to the vendor, we're not going to do that right now since this is a practice. Once I email, this will change it from open to order, right? And then we check in and then we finish it. Those are the four statuses that we're allowed. Lightspeed only gives us four statuses: open, ordered, check in, and finished. And normally I would email this to the vendor. We could also import this from a spreadsheet. So if you were doing this in Excel or Google Sheets, you could actually import the PO here. We'll learn more about that later. I'm going to delete this all now. So now that you've seen how I've created it, I'm going to archive this, and then I'm going to let you go in and do your own. So let me just get rid of all these. Okay, got them all. Last one. Search. Yep, so you can see there's nothing in this one now. And if I hit save, you'll see it's gone back down to 0 here. I'm going to archive this so you can make your own. Don't order it, don't email it. I'll look at it before we send it because we might add or delete a few items from it. But this is how you would pull together a purchase order. You go in and you create the purchase order. You will not see this number until you create the purchase order, selecting the vendor, the store, the date, and all that kind of good stuff. And then you start adding items down here that are in our system. So if I wanted to come down here and type in Bulova, which is part of Citizen, by the way. Here's all the Bulova SKUs I could add. So I could even come in here and search by category and say, I only want to look at watches. I don't want to look at movements. I don't want to look at, so I got 190. I could say only show me items without inventory, because that way when I place an order, I want to just look at the items that I don't have in stock. So we have 160 watches that we don't have in stock. And then I could select them individually here and add them to the PO, like right here, right? It's going to go back, and then I could repeat that. Or I could, as you saw, I could add all when I did that before. So hopefully that's a good lesson for you. Go in and create a purchase order for Citizen sometime today. Do it for Park Meadows. Do it for the Tiosas. And then we'll look at it tomorrow and probably place the order tomorrow. So I'm archiving this, and I'll leave it for you to kind of do this on your own, so you've kind of learned by doing it. So thanks. Let me know if you have questions.